What's up guys, welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be a pretty short video. It's not going to be so in-depth and getting into the building the interior or anything like that. I'm simply going to be redoing my headliner for the OBS. Nothing that should take that long, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little step-by-step on how to do it, and that way you guys could see me working on it and see how it comes out once it's done. So as you guys can see, I already have the headliner taken off. It was pretty simple, being that I already had the interior already taken apart. But if you haven't taken yours apart, you basically just have to remove the trim pieces that are here in the back on the side pillars. You have to remove both of those, the trim panel that runs across here on the back. And you have to remove the trim panels that also go across the windshield or up and down the windshield. You have to remove those, and then the headliner simply has some Velcro on the back that you're gonna have to peel off on the back here. And you also have to take off the sun visors here in the front, which are 3 little screws on each side. And after that, you just pull the headliner down and everything should come out easily. So I'm going to be redoing this one, and I already went ahead and picked up some gray fox suede. I had seen many people going with black suede, but I really don't think that would be the style to go with the OBS interior. So I'm going to be doing this one instead. So we're going to go ahead and start off. I'm going to begin by removing the old headliner. I'm going to start peeling that back, and then I'll go ahead and pick up after I do that. Alright guys, so after a little bit of work, the headliner fabric is finally off. As you guys can see here, the headliner fabric did come with a little bit of foam on the back. So you got to make sure that you remove the fabric as well as that foam. If you have anything remaining on the headliner, you got to go ahead and remove that with a little wire brush, as you can see here that I used. That'll make sure that you remove everything from the headliner. That way, once you're actually applying your new headliner, it's actually grabbing down onto the fiberglass on the headliner, not the foam. Because if you glue it onto the foam is already old and it's going to start coming off even if you glued it newly. So make sure that you remove everything off of it. So what we're going to be doing now, I got 3 yards of fabric. I went with a little bit more than they said I would be needing, just so I could make sure that I have enough, and also to have some extra for when I do the sun visors. So I got the 3 yards. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to go ahead and lay it on top of the headliner and trim it to where it's maybe 3 inches all around the headliner. That way I have plenty to work with, and once I glue it on, I can actually fold what's left over onto the back. That way it helps stretching the headliner and making it look smooth. So let me go ahead and do that, and we'll carry on after that. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I already went ahead and cut off most of the excess on the headliner. I did leave a little bit more than I had mentioned back here and a little bit on these sides. That way when it comes down to pushing down here on the headliner, since it does have a little bit of a curvature right here, that way I can make sure that I have enough to work with. I left that here on this side, and on the back. That way I have enough to work with. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now, I'm going to go ahead and take that off, just leave the bare headliner as I had it before, and I'm going to be adding the adhesive for the headliner. What I'm going to be using is going to be this 3M headliner adhesive. I've used it before on the headliner for my blue cat eye, and it works really well. Go ahead and apply it to the whole headliner. And once I apply it to the whole headliner, I'm going to go ahead and leave it drying a little bit. That way I don't apply the fabric instantly, because if you apply it instantly, the glue tends to seep through the fabric. So you got to give it a couple of minutes for it to become tacky to the touch. And that way it's just sticky enough to grab onto the fabric, but not actually seep through it. So let's go ahead and do that. Guys, are you ready? Here you go. All right, so I think it's looking really good. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it overnight, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna be taking it outside. That way while the sun is out, it gets a chance to dry appropriately. And then once it dries, I'm gonna be cutting these edges right here. I'm gonna cut them right here in the corner, and then I'm gonna be folding them up to the back. And that way I can glue those onto the back. And once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and install it on the truck, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. But for now, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll carry on by then. Guys, I'm back. The headliner has been laying outside for the majority of the morning, and it's kind of dried, so we're gonna go ahead and start working on finishing it up. Let me go ahead and show it to you guys. As you guys can see here, I've already went ahead and trimmed off the majority of the excess that I had left on the edges. I just left enough to where I can go ahead and push it back onto the back of the headliner and glue it on the back. And that way we can go ahead and finish off this headliner. So let me go ahead and put the camera down, and we'll go ahead and finish this headliner off. Guys, so the headliner is complete and I already went ahead and installed it. So let me go ahead and show you guys how it looks now. As you can see, it turned out really nice. And since I already have the headliner done, I got a chance to actually install all these panels back here. And everything looks really nice. So what I'm hoping now is to get my carpet soon. I already went ahead and ordered it. It's going to be a dark gray color. And I also ordered this glove box in gray as well, like the dash. So I'm just hoping and receiving that soon, and that way I can go ahead and install the seats. But I'm still missing the upholstery on the sun visors, so I'm gonna be doing those to match the headliner. But you'll probably see me installing those on the next video, since I didn't get a chance to do them on this one. But I'll go ahead and keep you guys posted. But overall, I think it came out really nice. Everything's coming together nicely. And go ahead and let me know what you think in the comments, and how I did. Now on this video, it's going to be pretty much all that we cover. So I'll go ahead and catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go ahead and follow my TikTok, my Instagram, my YouTube. That way you can always keep up with the build and anything that I post. Alright guys, thank you.